the long wait. Today I am going to begin with the first chapter, that is nouns. Before I start explaining it, let me recapitulate from your previous knowledge. I will ask a few questions from you. So the first question is, what is a sentence? You may answer me that a sentence is made up of a word or a group of words which is set in a proper order and which can be divided into a subject and a predicate. A sentence gives us a complete meaning. Yes, very good. Then my next question will be that what is a word? So you will tell me that Miss, a word is made up of many letters and it is also, students, a combination of sounds. Each word, remember that each word has a specific role to play according to its meaning and according to its function. It falls into one or the other categories according to its function. Remember, these categories, as you already know, are named as parts of speech. In class 6th and in class 5th already you have learned about parts of speech. Now here the question arises that how many parts of speech do we have in English language? And you remember that in English language we have 9 different parts of speech. On number first we have noun, second we have pronoun, third we have verb, fourth adverb, fifth adjective, sixth preposition, seventh conjunction, eighth interjection, and ninth is determiner. Very good. Again you see, on first we have noun, then second pronoun, third verb, fourth adverb, fifth is adjective, then sixth we have preposition, then conjunction, then follows number 8 interjection, and the last and the ninth one is your determiner. Very good. Now I will make you understand that how each word falls in one of the other categories. You can see on your screen a couple of examples. As the first example says, Mona is sitting on a chair. Mona is sitting on a chair. The word Mona is noun, is sitting is verb, on preposition, a is determiner, and chair is noun. Chair is a common noun whereas Mona is a proper noun. Now you will see that the second example, in the second example it is written, she presented me a beautiful flower. She presented me a beautiful flower. The word she is pronoun, presented is verb, me is pronoun again, a is determiner, beautiful is adjective, flower is noun. The word beautiful is talking more about a flower. And in this sentence we are having two pronouns. The word she is the third person pronoun, whereas me is an objective pronoun. Okay, now I hope you have understood how each word falls in all these 9 categories. Now after recapitulating all these, we may begin now our actual class, and the first topic is nouns and its kind. Okay, the question is now, what is a noun? You know that noun is a naming word. It names a person, a place, an animal, a thing or an idea. Yes, it is a naming word and it names a person, a place, an animal, a thing or an idea. Now I'll give you a few examples. For persons, we can say like boy, girl, doctor, any name, Tom, Abraham, Ram, Rahul. For places, we can say city, France, street, home, park, cinema hall. For things, we can take some examples like computer, apple, money, glass, table, chair, bed. And then for animals, cow, horse, butterfly, snake, pigeon. Then idea, it is also a name of an idea, concept, and feeling. So examples can be like love, emotion, beauty, kindness, youth, fear, fun, and many more. So the word noun means a naming words, and because everything what we can see or what we can talk about is represented by a word that names it. And the origin of the word noun is derived from a Latin word which means nomen, and it tells about name. At the end of the picture you can see it is written there. The word noun is taken from the Latin word nomen, which means a name. Now moving ahead, we will talk about the different 7 kinds of nouns. Now there already I have told that there are 7 different kinds which you are going to study in your class. They are common noun, proper noun, abstract noun, concrete noun, collective noun, material noun and compound noun. Again listen the names. On number 1 we have common noun, then second proper noun, then third we have concrete noun, fourth we will discuss about an abstract noun, on fifth is a collective noun, on sixth we have a material noun, and the last which we will discuss, that is on number 7, a compound noun. Now we shall begin with the first kind, that is a common noun. Already you know about a common noun. You have already learned in your previous classes. So a common noun is a general name given to a person, a place, an animal or a thing. It is not a specific name. It is not a special name. It is just a common or a general name. We do not capitalize it. How we will identify that a particular word is a common noun? We will understand or identify because we never write a common noun with a capital letter. We write it in small letters, which means that we are never using a capital letter for a common noun. This you can understand by the examples which I am going to use, like city, state, place, school, computer, teacher, pilot, artist, actor, the names of animals, crocodile, spider, then things, bench, clock, phone, washing machine and many more, all the names. You should remember that it's just a general name. Whatever you have in your house, in your kitchen, in your drawing room, in your bedroom, which you see, you sit on a sofa, sofa is a common noun. You sleep on a bed, bed is a common noun. You see your face in a mirror, mirror is a common noun. Then you eat in a plate, plate is a common noun. You drink from a glass, glass is a common noun. So whatever things we see, generally it is a common noun. Now moving ahead, we have the another kind, that is a proper noun. Now the question is how we will understand what is a proper noun. For that we can say it is a particular or a specific name given to a person, a place, an animal or a thing. That means it is not a common name. As we were talking about a common noun, it is a special name. It is a specific name. If I am saying boy, that boy should have a name. Like if I say Rahul, Rahul will become a proper noun, whereas boy will be a common noun. We can identify a proper noun as it begins with a capital letter. If you remember, I told you that in common noun we do not use a capital letter, but in a proper noun we use a capital letter. That means a proper noun always begins with a capital letter. It is capitalized. You can understand by these examples, like on the screen you can see name of a person, Zeus, name of a place given there, Australia. Then name of an animal, you can see one animal is in center, that is plesiosaur, it's a reptile. Then down a religious book is made, the name of that book is given, the Bible. Then we have like this several examples, Mother Teresa, Rabindranath Tagore, C.V. Raman, William Shakespeare, Indira Gandhi. Then moving ahead we have Gorakhpur, Lucknow, Jaipur, India, America, Russia. Then names of the religious books, Bhagavad Gita, Quran. Names of the months, if we say, it begins with a capital letter. January, February, March, September, October, so on. And then names of the festivals, all the names of the festivals, this also begins with a capital letter, like Holi, Diwali, Pongal, Christmas, Bihu, Dashera, and many other names are there. Names of the mountains like Kanchenjunga, Makalu and Dholagiri, and other names are also there. So dear children, you should always remember that how we will differentiate a proper noun from a common noun. A common noun is always written in small letters, whereas proper noun is a specific name and we begin it with a capital letter. Okay, now we will move ahead and we will see the third kind. What was the third kind? Which I told you in the beginning. The third kind is concrete noun, and it's very interesting. What is a concrete noun? Okay, a concrete noun can be experienced through any of our 5 senses. We can see, we can touch, or we can feel it. Now, like we can take a few examples. Boy, paper, I'm sitting on a chair, a table, car, fan, table, water, hair, cement, school, park, pencil, and many more. So, whatever you can see, whatever you can touch, or whatever you can feel comes under the category of a concrete noun. I hope you have understood what a concrete noun is. Yes, you can see it, you can touch it. You are using a mobile phone to see this video. Mobile phone is a concrete noun. You might be sitting on a bed or you might be sitting on a chair. Bed and chair is a concrete noun. Whatever, common nouns and concrete nouns. These concrete nouns comes under the category of a common noun also. A mobile phone is a common noun and it is also a concrete noun. Yes. Now, after this we will go to the 4th category. And what is the 4th category? That means what is the 4th kind? That is an abstract noun. So, children, abstract noun is also an opposite to Concrete noun. Concrete noun you can see, but abstract noun you cannot see. It is just an idea, a concept, or a feeling which we are not able to see or touch. Yes, an abstract noun is just an idea. It is a concept which takes place in our mind, but we are not able to see it, we are not able to grab or touch it, or we are not able to feel it. It is just an idea, and all these ideas comes under the category of an abstract noun. Like many examples, you know, a few examples I am going to give it to you, like love, friendship, fear, months, happiness, anger, darkness, intelligence, strength, cold, life, death, childhood, youth, fear, and like this there are several words which falls in the category of an abstract noun. Now we have done common noun, we have done a proper noun, then we have done concrete noun, and the fourth one right now we have discussed about an abstract noun. Now we are moving further and going to understand what a collective noun is. A collective noun is the fifth kind of a noun. Now, what is a collective noun? What is the meaning of the word collection? A collection means a group. So we can say that it's a name of a group which is taken as a single or one unit, which is taken together as a single or one unit. A collective noun can be used both for a common noun as well as for a proper noun. It is a collection of words. It is a collection which is used for a common noun, and also it is used for a proper noun. Now let's go through the examples written on your screen. You can see a list of collective nouns, like a pack of thieves. In this, a pack of thieves, you can see the word pack is a collective noun and it is used for the word thieves. Thieves is a common noun. Thieves means not one thief but a group of thieves, group of people. Then we have a string of pearls. In this, string is a collective noun. Then we have a troop of lions, a fleet of ships. A group of ships is known as fleet. Then we have a bundle of books, or we can say a heap of books. Even we can say a pile of books. The same way we can say a bunch of keys, or we can say a bunch of grapes. Then we have swarm of bees. A group of bees together is known as a swarm of bees. Then we have chain of hills. Groups of hills, many hills together, we call it a chain of hills. Then an army of soldiers. And there are like this many more. On your screen you can see I have already displayed a list of collective nouns. So later you can read the names and learn it, at least 10 or 15 names of collective nouns. After collective nouns, we are going to see what a material noun is. And this is the sixth kind, a material noun. It is a name of a substance. A material noun in science, in class 5th, in class 6th, you might have learned about substances in your science classes. So we are talking about that only. It is a name of a substance or a material from which different things are made. Material noun is a name of a substance, out of which we prepare something else. Some other thing is made. Yes, this you can understand by the examples which I will give you now, like iron, gold, platinum, with platinum earrings, rings, necklaces, anything can be prepared. Tea, sugar, rice, wheat, mud, sand, granite, rock, rain, dew, cloth, frost, mist, like clothes, soap, rubber, paint. Then we have bronze, glass, brass, flour, cotton, silk, steel, and still there are many names of materials. Now, maybe in your mind a question will arise that can we see a material noun or can we touch a material noun? Yes, we can see a material noun and we can also touch a material noun. You can touch gold, you can touch steel, you can touch sand, you can touch rock, you can see it. So material nouns are also known as a concrete noun. That means material nouns are concrete nouns also. You should not get confused that if rubber is concrete noun, it cannot be a material noun. A rubber is a concrete noun also and it is a common noun. After a material noun, we will see what a compound noun is. Now, it is made with the help of a general name. The meaning of compound is something that consists of two or more. Means when two or more words are combined to make a single word noun, that is known as a compound noun. In an easier way, you can say that it is a multi-word noun. We can create a compound noun by following these three methods. There are three ways of creating a compound noun. Like if I say table, table is a common noun. But if I say tabletop, tabletop will become a compound noun. And this tabletop is a common noun also and it is a compound noun also. But there are three ways to identify and to create a compound noun. First one is without a gap. Then second one is by giving gaps in between the words. Then the third one is hyphenated. Hyphenated means hyphen is a kind of a mark, a kind of a dash which we put between the words and then words are taken together as a single unit, like mother-in-law. Between mother-in-law, after mother we put a dash and then after in we put a dash, that is hyphen, and then together it is mother-in-law. Now in the examples you can see apple tree, bus stop, lawnmower. These words are compound nouns and it is created by giving gaps in between. Then there are words like bathroom, catfish, courthouse, database, eggplant, housekeeper, seafood. These words are created without giving gap. Then you can see in the hyphenated method, you can name few examples like birds of prey, daughter-in-law, father-in-law, etc. Children, in these words, hyphen are used between the words to create a single word which is a common compound noun, which you should always remember. Okay. Now Today we have learned what is a sentence, then we have talked about what is a word, then we have discussed the 9 parts of speech, then we started about our first chapter, that is a noun, then we have discussed about 7 various kinds of nouns. Now we are, if you remember, what was the first kind? We have discussed about a common noun. Now here I am going to discuss more about a common noun. In the chart, you can see that a common noun is divided into a countable noun and an uncountable noun. Then further you can see that countable noun is divided into a concrete noun and an abstract noun. In uncountable noun also you can see that it is divided into a concrete noun and it is divided also in an abstract noun. That means a common countable and a common uncountable nouns have 2 categories each. We can say countable concrete noun, countable abstract noun. The same way we can say uncountable concrete noun and uncountable abstract nouns. Now we will see few examples for countable. Countable means which we can create into singular and plural. I hope you know what is a singular and what is a plural. Singular means one, single. Plural means more than one. Now see what is countable concrete. Countable concrete means which we can count, which we can give the plural forms. Like chair, chair means we are talking about a single chair, a chair, though the word a is not mentioned there, but chair means a single chair. If we put the letter S at the end of chair, it will become chairs. And as we add S, the form will change from singular to plural. Chairs means it can be more than one. There can be 2 chairs, there can be several chairs, there can be 10 chairs, there can be 100 chairs. Then we have in concrete countable boy, boys, car, cars, book, books, a pen, many pens. Now to understand what is a countable abstract noun, we will see the examples. Hope, hopes, a desire, many desires. She has a desire to go somewhere. The queen had several desires. Then a feeling of nostalgia. Then several feelings overwhelmed him. Then a remark, remarks. Like in your school diary, you have a column for a remark. Class teachers, sometimes they write a remark or sometimes they give you several remarks. So abstract nouns can also have a form of singular or a form of plural. Now to understand what is an uncountable concrete. Uncountable means which we are not able to count, which we are not able to number it. Now in uncountable concrete, concrete means which we can see, which we can touch. But here you have to understand, we can see, we can touch, but we cannot count it. So uncountable concrete, water. Water you can see, you can touch, you can drink, but you cannot count it. Then you have, okay, after this we will see oil, sugar, butter. Oil is also uncountable noun. It is concrete because we can use oil, we can see and we can touch. Then sugar and butter also. We use sugar and butter, we consume it, we can see it and we can touch it. Therefore, it is concrete noun, but it is uncountable because we are unable to count it. Then you will see uncountable abstract noun. What is an abstract noun? You already know that is an idea and concept we cannot see and touch. Therefore, we cannot change its form from singular to plural. Like I'll give you few examples: joy, love, jealousy, fun. Love is noun. If we add s there, it will become loves. But as you will add s, it will transform into a verb. Love is noun, whereas if I give you an example, she loves to play cricket. Here the word loves is a verb. It is not working as a noun. So you should remember that an uncountable abstract noun not having any plural forms. Now with this we have come to an end of this chapter. What we have learnt, we began with parts of speech. There are 9 different parts of speech. I hope you remember. Then we have talked about what a noun is. Then we have discussed about the various kinds of nouns. And those various kinds are in how many number? We have discussed today about 7 various kinds of nouns. So, what will be your homework now? You should understand and you should try to learn the definitions. You should go through the examples thoroughly, try to mug up those examples, and then in your free time you should try to write 5 new examples for each kind. And those examples should not be the examples which we have already discussed today or which I have displayed on your screen. You should try to find new examples for each kind. Thank you.